Hi people, it's me. I haven't been online for, well, not online, but I haven't made any videos for a very long time now. I think probably 2 or 3 years or something like that. But one thing, what I can tell you is that I haven't stopped trading. I've still been trading all along, and my trading has improved so much in terms of patience in particular. My risk management has become tighter. The number of trades has become less and less, and that's only because I'm really sticking to these high probability trades. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm really going to start to make as many as possible videos for you guys, and it will be trades that work out as well as trades that don't work out. So hopefully you'll be able to learn something from these trades that I do make. Okay, I don't actually have a website or anything like that. I don't sell any products. I simply just trade, and hopefully, by teaching others, I will reinforce the methodology again and again, and hopefully this exercise will be good for my trading. Anyway, so the chart that you're looking at here is the Euro Australian dollar. Okay, now I always start with the weekly time frame. I always start with the weekly time frame, and then I work my way down to the smaller time frames to time my entry positions, and also to find spots where I ideally want to get out and take profit or take losses and whatever. Okay. Now, on this weekly time frame, you'll see right this very last candle is the current candle, and but the one just before that, you'll see that it's a hammer candle that ended lower than the open, and it's got quite a nice long tail there, bouncing off the 50 period moving average. And then the current candle is trading lower, and I expect that to trade even lower during this week. Now, the one thing about this weekly time frames, what I want to say is that whatever you trade on a smaller time frame, say you spot a specific pattern or whatever, you see a trading opportunity in a smaller time frame. If you can spot the exact same opportunity in a longer time frame, then the move is just that much more powerful. So I always tell people to look for opportunities in the long-term time frame. When I say long-term, I'm talking weekly, and then zoom into the smaller time frames to try and time your entry and exit points. So I'm actually actively in this trade at the moment, the Euro Australian dollar, and I am already up. I mean, I know that looks like a very small candle because it's the weekly time frame, but that's actually quite a few pips, believe it or not. If you look on the daily time frame, you'll see that that's quite a decent candle, and I caught most of that. So anyway, just to go back to the weekly time frame. So yes, that is the reason why I'm short on this trade, because of that high hammer formation. Okay, so the probability of this going down, in my opinion, is quite high. Now, my stop loss, you'll probably think, well, where's my stop loss? Well, first of all, my stop loss is not placed on the weekly time frame, and it's not a dollar value either. Even though if I do get stopped out, it will always be less than 1%. In my case, I suppose 2%, and some people like to take up to 3% risk. Okay. So if we go from the weekly time frame to the daily time frame, then, like I said to you earlier, this is what happened today. It's been trading down, but the thing that happens on the daily time frame, this is not really, if you look at there's quite a few days, going back to January, just to the beginning of January. It's virtually moving sideways. Not really. It's ranging. It's not really trending. However, if you zoom out, then you'll see that it has trended down, but at the moment it's definitely trading sideways. Okay, and another thing to note is that this candle may find support on these moving averages. Okay, so moving from the daily time frame to the 1 hour time frame, what I want to show you is where I'm going to take profits on this trade. So again, if you zoom out, you'll see that it's been trading up and now it's trading down, and how far it's going to trade down for, nobody knows. But what I'm going to show you is how exactly I'm going to exit this trade. I'm going to draw Fibonacci levels from this low here, okay, to that high there, right? And now you may ask the question, well, why are you not drawing the Fibonacci from that low? Well, the answer to that question is because the support level is just lower. Okay, what I mean by that is, if I want to take profit, then I expect price to trade down even further, and that just decreases the probability of actually hitting that. My opinion, my experience, I know there's a lot of traders out there who probably think, what are you talking about? But that is how I am playing this trade. I'm going to let me just delete that one. It's just lines everywhere. Okay. So yes, I'm going to take profit on that line there. Okay. Right there. Okay, which is, I don't know what's that. That's 1.3488. Okay, so and by the way, I got out. I went short after this red candle here, and I know it's it's one of these hindsight things. Yeah, well, how do we know you actually got in there? Well, this is my first video, and I can promise you, the other videos I will, I will record all the trades before I go in, so you'll understand why I'm actually going into the trades, as well as how it actually works out. So hopefully you'll learn some some valuable stuff from my trades. So anyway, yes, my stop loss was that spike there, and I think the one video I recorded about 3 years ago about Fibonacci levels was exactly the same. Yeah, there was a little spike, I think much higher than that actually, but it turned out to be only 8 pips, and I was aiming to catch 24 pips. But as you can see, my trading is not quite the same anymore. It's a lot better now. I really wait for these high probability trades, and patiently wait for them. And the ones who do turn out to work out quite well. Don't get me wrong, I still get a lot of trades that don't work out, and I will definitely record those trades as well, so you can see how important it is to take your losses. Another thing I want to do is to start up like a virtual platform, like one of these practice accounts with I don't know, E-Trade or Capital Spreads, one of these spread betting platforms, where they start you off with £10,000. Now, what I want to do is I want to start that account of £10,000, and then just trade as if it's a real account, and I'll show you guys the actual account, and that way there's no cheating, and you'll see exactly what kind of returns I do get. But that's probably not going to happen for I don't know, probably another month or so. But in the meantime, I'll just try to capture a video now and then for you guys. Okay, so for now, let's just see whether this trade will actually hit this this profit target of mine, which is on this Fibonacci level. Right, okay, so we can see here the Fibonacci levels I've drawn here to determine my profit target levels. I was going to take profit on that line. As you can see, it traded well below that, so I'm fine. I'm out of this trade. I took profits there, and the reason why I took this, I'm showing you this video only now, is because I fell asleep. But anyway, yes, thank God for profit loss targets and all these targets that you can set, so you don't have to sit at the screen. So yes, again, just to go back on the weekly, I always look for the probability on the weekly time frames, and then I zoom in On the daily I said, it was just trading sideways, really ranging, and on the hour time frame, I could see that there was a retracement, which is ideal because when you know the trend is going down, you want to wait for price to retrace to find an opportunity to go short in the same direction of the main trend, and in my opinion, the main trend is definitely going down. So yes, that trade worked out. So I will definitely make more recordings based on opportunities that I see in the markets.